It's week 7 of the National Football League, and we'll see the Steelers' rookie wide receiver. Always staying busy, he's your league leader in receiving yards. It's the Steelers and the Jets on Sunday night primetime.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for... The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. And coming out with them, it is the rookie from UCLA.
Here we go.
Right to the air, it's Fields. He'll get that complete. It's George Pickens. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Play action now for Fields. He'll spot Henry open downfield. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Here's 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Go.
They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll give it to Harris again. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in.
That's interference.
That
Defense.
might make this a 1st down.
Here we go.
Now it's Harris. Can he get away? No, he's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Fields. This one complete to Washington. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run with Harris. And he will power his way. His offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. He's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, hasn't he? You get a look at where he ranks in terms of receptions by a wideout.
Here we go, side. Side.
Off the play action, here's Fields. Got a man left side, it's caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. His 12th touchdown of the year. A A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
The Steelers offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10.
Here we go. Tonight.
This drive begins with a run by Harris. Najee Harris. He's inside the 40. Inside the 10. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 91 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Wow, one of those breathtaking plays, taking it the distance, going coast to coast. A long run pays off with a touchdown.
And Mike, what looks like a simple handoff, just trying to pick up some yards and get themselves out of the shadow of their own goalpost. He got through the initial wave, and he is gone. He takes it the length of the field for...
Steelers offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers.
Here we go. Tonight.
They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And a nice run there. He'll get 8 to the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go. We're good.
To throw is Fields. Now a screen set up for Harris. Good-looking screenplay there, a gain of 11 and a first down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Here we go. Go.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. That's to the former Ram and Falcon, Van Jefferson. And he will score! Van Jefferson! Touchdown, Pittsburgh! This offense making its way back on the field, led by their wide receiver. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the third quarter. They might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock.
Here we go. All right.
A run with Harris. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Another run here with Harris. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Quincy Williams in there for the stop. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go, son.
Now Fields. He's got his man down the the field. It is a big completion. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. This offense and their wide receiver heading back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Here we go. Is that all right?
A give, and here comes Harris. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Is that all right?
On the give, it's Harris. And this is going to be a Steelers first down. He's up to the 45-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Here we go, tonight. All right.
On 1st down, right back to Harris. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Here we go, son. All right.
Fields now on 2nd down. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. And he will go all the way. George Pickens. Touchdown, Steelers. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game.
Here we go. Go.
On the handoff, it's Harris. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll motion over Henry.
All right.
They go play action with Fields. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
It's all right.
A run. Here's Harris. And he is planted in the backfield. field. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Good. Is that all right?
To throw is Fields. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Well, Mike, sometimes we try to make NFL football a lot harder than it is. When you have a reliable target like this, and he just continues to get open and you realize the defense simply can't cover him, there's no reason to look anywhere else. Not only has he put together a tremendous game statistically, but he's just been flat out dominant.
And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
It's now 4th down and 1.
Here we go. Tonight.
On 1st down, it's Harris. He's to the 45. Najee Harris. And he is gone. 86 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. His big game continues. 3 touchdowns in this one, and now 15 for the year. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route...
Here we go. Tonight.
On the ground, this is Harris. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Don't jump. Ready?
39-yard line.
So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten.